guys, today we are doing our first drive on our last vehicle off of the line, which just came off today. Just finished buttoning up the last bit of stuff I had to do on it, and we're going to get out and get our first feel of this vehicle, see how it's riding, see how the tune is, feel the brakes out, make sure everything is straight. As you can see, I have to do some straightening of the steering wheel, but I can notice this better once I've gotten the truck out and I've actually driven it on the road. With this truck, this is an LT1 with 8-speed, so we get to feel how our tunes are doing with them and the updates that we do continuously to them to perfect the vehicle's feel and ride and drivability. This one definitely being new, you can feel it in the transmission. The shift points are pretty firm. Our steering needs some adjustment. The engine tune seems okay, but once we get out and put some more miles on it, we'll be able to really work out any issues that we've been having. I'm taking it around now to drive it over some railroad tracks, get a real listen to the vehicle. I listen for all the sounds that could possibly come from it that would be not as pleasurable for a customer with a vehicle of this caliber. So I run over the speed bumps, I run over railroad tracks, I listen for the roof rack, if it has any whistles, any door noise, wind noise coming in on the seals. We use all Land Rover genuine seals, so we're hoping, and with a little bit of adjustment, we get them all sorted out very well so that the customer doesn't have any of those issues, water leaks, wind noise, or any kind of intrusion of any sort. We get out and we get a feel for it, the seating position, to feel that, you know, how would I like it to feel if this was my vehicle, and I get a feel for it, and then any adjustments that need to be made I make in the next few days after I finish the truck, to be sure. At this time I also do a slight brake bed in to make sure that the brakes are stopping well, and then I pass it along to our drivetrain guys, let them deal with any kind of issues I found on that kind of stuff. I've also go through and I test all the electrical stuff. I check the windows and the radio, the mirrors, I make sure everything works and functions as it's supposed to, the doors close correctly, and anything that I find, I turn it over to those departments as well, so that we can guarantee a really good vehicle before our whole QC process starts. All right, now it needs a little bit of adjustment. The steering wheel is crooked, so I'm going to adjust that right now. I brought tools with me. And then the seating positioning, I'm going to adjust that with some risers. This is going to give it a more comfortable feel, because we also do reset our seating position to give the most leg room possible. So I try to find the best balance, and with our customers, with this one in particular, we do a questionnaire so we know their height and their body size, so that we can get it tuned up as best as possible without having them here, to make them the most comfortable as they can be once they get their vehicles. Other than that, when we get out and we drive it around, we get a little better feel for anything that we need to improve on, and it gets all transferred down, not only on this vehicle, but to all the vehicles that we work on and build to put out the best product possible. This one's an LT1 with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's one of the newer lines that we've put in on the trucks. It's very suitable motor for this vehicle, 400 and change horsepower. It's really strong. The drivability on the highway is way better than it was as a factory vehicle. You can actually get out there and do highway speeds now, and it feels more modern even though it is an older vehicle. Now I'm going to put it to a test, go out and test the engine out, really put some pressure on it, feel the brakes, feel the engine, and then give my report over to our tuner and to the other departments to let them know what I found, so that we can deliver the best vehicle possible.